people really are not as accepting of mental illness as they claim. So I'm going to tell you a little secret, is that when you say, oh, I have PTSD, or oh, I have depression, or oh, I have anxiety, they're okay with it as a concept, but then when you're actually symptomatic, when you actually display the symptoms of your mental illness, all of a sudden they don't know what to do. They don't know how to deal with you. It's like if you have the flu, you have a fever, you have a cough, you're laying in bed, you don't feel well, people will bring you soup, some Tylenol, and ask what they can do, and they'll take care of some of the errands that you couldn't do but need to do, and they'll do what they can to help. If you break your leg and you're on crutches, people will open doors for you because your hands are occupied. People will offer you a seat. People will try to be helpful. And if you have food poisoning and you're throwing up and having diarrhea and just miserable and laying in bed, taking Imodium like it's candy, taking Pepto-Bismol like it's candy, you can't eat anything because everything either comes up or comes flying out the back. If someone has food poisoning, you're not going to tell them, eat this gigantic chocolate cake, are you? You're not going to force feed them a giant piece of fudge chocolate cake and then get mad at them for throwing up and having diarrhea, are you? And yet, the equivalent of that happens to mentally ill people. We're put into situations that trigger our symptoms, and then people yell at us and get mad at us for being symptomatic, for reacting, for having a trauma reaction, for freezing, fight, flight, fawn, for attempting to escape, for attempting suicide. People get mad at us. It's like it's only okay to be mentally ill until your problems inconvenience other people around you. And then all of a sudden you gotta pull yourself together, you gotta suck it up, you gotta learn to deal, you gotta get more resilient, you gotta be stronger. I got a fucking secret for all of you. A mental illness like PTSD means that someone has coped for so long that their coping no longer helps, that they're no longer able to cope. Any kind of mental illness is something that has gone beyond someone's ability to cope with it. And you expect us to just pick up and carry on like we're fucking normal? Fuck you. And yet that's all I've had to deal with for the past several days. Y'all are more ableist than you think you are. And it ain't anybody online that's saying this, it's people in my house. So, if you think this is about you and you're an online friend, it's not. This is about people who deal with mentally ill people face to face. Mostly, but it can be online. But it's nobody that I talk to online. So, if you're an online friend, this ain't about you. This is more of a general. Being mentally ill is hard. It's hard enough. We don't need to have demands put on us to function like we're not sick. Because that's how you make us sicker. That's how you make us go silent and not talk about it. And mental illness needs to be talked about. Because you know what happens when we go silent? We fucking die. Silence kills when you're mentally ill. It kills. Stigma kills. It's hard enough. Don't make it worse. Anyway, Plushy Godzilla is taking care of me today. So, thank you, Donnie, for giving him to me. He has done so much. You have no idea.